Hi guys, in this video we are going to discuss phloem, which is a type of complex permanent tissue. Means what? It is made up of different type of cells. Okay, so it is made up of different types of cells which conduct the same function. They carry out the same function, that is conduction of food. So this helps in conduction of food from where is the food produced? Basically in plants the food is produced in leaves by the process of photosynthesis. So from leaves to all the other parts of the plant the food is transported via something. So between leaf and other parts there is something which is called as phloem, which conducts food. Okay, so it helps in conduction of food from leaves to other parts of the plant. Right, now let us see what are the parts of phloem. As you can see, there is a diagram given here, right? So the phloem consists of 4 parts. Phloem consists of 4 parts. The first part is sieve tube. It is sieve tube. The second part is companion cells. The third part is phloem parenchyma, and the last part is phloem fibers. Okay, so let us focus on the first part, that is sieve tube. Now as you can see here in the diagram, the sieve tube, the blue part is the sieve tube. Now any tube is basically what? It is an elongated structure. So let us focus on sieve tube. It is elongated. Again it is tubular. Now here you can see the blue part, that is called as sieve element. So sieve tube, it is made up of sieve elements. Now what happens here? At the end of sieve elements there are pores. Can you see here the black ones? These are sieve pores, right? Now sieve pores help in conduction of food from one sieve tube to the next sieve tube, right? So sieve elements, they at the ends they have sieve pores, which helps in transport of the materials. Now sieve pores together form a plate. Here it is forming a plate which is called as a sieve plate. Sieve pores together form sieve plate. So it is working as a sieve or a strainer, right? So in this way the food is transported from one sieve element to the next sieve element and so on. Now what happens here is, as you can see, a single sieve tube. Can you see a nucleus? No, because it is absent. So sieve tube, here there is no nucleus. Then cytoplasm, it is peripheral. Okay, so it is present at the periphery. So peripheral cytoplasm. Then it has a vacuole, yes. So vacuoles are present. Is it clear? So this is all about sieve tube. Let us focus on the next part, that is companion cell. Now let us see what is companion cell. Now companion cell basically consists of nucleus which controls the activities of sieve tube. Now how it is possible? This red cell is basically, see, this is a nucleus, okay? This is entire red cell is companion cell, as you can see here. Companion cell, it is connected to sieve tube. Now how it is connected? The walls, this wall between sieve tube and companion cell is perforated. It is having pores, okay, via which the substances can be exchanged and the nucleus can control the activity of sieve tube. Therefore it is called as the second part of the phloem is called as companion cell. Companion cell, it is connected to sieve tube via common perforated wall. Now its nucleus regulates therefore its nucleus will regulate the activity of sieve tube. Its nucleus regulates the activity of sieve tube. Okay, so here we have discussed what is companion cell. It is a cell which is present besides what? Besides the sieve tube, and it controls the activity of sieve tube because of the perforations between on the wall between the two cells, that is sieve tube and companion cell. Now the next part of the phloem is phloem parenchyma. See in the diagram you have the black cells. Okay, so this black cells here, these are phloem parenchyma. So the third part, that is C, phloem parenchyma. Now, as you can see in the diagram itself, the phloem parenchyma consists of the cells which are elongated, a bit elongated cells. Okay, they have distinct nucleus and the dense cytoplasm. Now, what is the function of this phloem parenchyma? Let's see. Phloem parenchyma consists of elongated cells. Now, what these cells do here? These cells, they have, the cell wall is made up of cellulose. The cell wall is made up of cellulose. Okay, now there is a bridge between two cells which is called as plasmodesmata. Here the blue thing, plasmodesmata, is a bridge between two parenchyma cells which helps in the transport of material. So the wall is made up of cellulose and two cells are connected via bridge, via cytoplasmic bridge known as plasmodesmata. Okay, so plasmodesmata is a bridge which connects two parenchymatous cells. Now, why do you need this connection? Because these cells, the function of the parenchyma here is to store food and it has to be transported via in between the cells. Therefore, you need this plasmodesmata. So, this cells, parenchyma here stores latex, resins, etc. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood the parenchyma, phloem parenchyma. These are made up of elongated cells. They have dense cytoplasm, distinct nucleus, then they have the cell wall which is made up of cellulose. They have a intercell, there is a bridge between the two sides, cytoplasmic bridge known as plasmodesmata, and they store, the function basically of phloem parenchyma is to store latex, resins, etc. Now let us see the fourth part of phloem, that is phloem fibers. Right, let us see the last part of phloem, that is phloem fibers. Okay, so phloem fibers, that is D, phloem fibers. Now fiber, wherever the fiber comes, the word fiber means you must know it is made up of sclerenchymatous cells. Okay, so phloem fibers, it is made up of sclerenchymatous cell. Now wherever sclerenchyma comes means dead cells. Okay, it is made up of sclerenchymatous cells. These are elongated, pointed cells. Now example, you might have seen jute fibers. So these jute fibers are nothing but the phloem fibers. Okay, so example of phloem fibers is jute, which is used commercially, right? So this phloem fibers, what is the function of phloem fibers now? Since it is a dead tissue, it provides mechanical strength and rigidity. So the function is to provide mechanical strength to the phloem, right? So phloem fiber, it is a dead tissue, it is made up of sclerenchymatous cells, it has elongated cells, example jute, and they provide mechanical strength. So the four parts of phloem are phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma, sieve cells, sieve tube, that is, and the last one is companion cells. Okay, so the 4 cells here we have discussed. Now let us see here the 2 types of phloem. The primary phloem is called as protophlloem, and the secondary phloem is called as metaphlloem. So protophlloem. Now what is the difference between protophlloem and metaphlloem? Protophlloem consists of narrow sieve tube. The sieve tubes is basically narrow. Okay, so it is a primary phloem with narrow sieve tubes. Now exactly opposite metaphlloem, it is a secondary phloem with broad sieve tubes. So we are done here with the phloem. Phloem consists of 4 parts. The first part is sieve tube. As you can see in the diagram, these are elongated cells having sieve pores at the end, forming sieve plate, so that the food can be conducted from one sieve tube to the next sieve tube. The next type of the cell is companion cell. Companion cell is connected to sieve tube. Companion cell ka nucleus will control the activities of sieve tube because the wall between sieve tube and companion cell is perforated. Then the third type is phloem parenchyma. The third part is phloem parenchyma. It consists of elongated cells, distinct nucleus, dense cytoplasm. It has plasmodesmata, that is cytoplasmic bridge. Now it stores food in the form of latex, resins, etc. Then the last part is phloem fibers. Phloem fibers are sclerenchymatous cells which provide mechanical rigidity. So 4 parts are clear. Then the last 2 types here, the phloem, are protophlloem and metaphlloem. Protophlloem is primary phloem with narrow sieve tube. Metaphlloem is secondary phloem with broad sieve tube. I hope you guys have understood entirely phloem, which is a complex permanent tissue. In next lecture, in next video lecture, we will be discussing secondary growth, which is a very important topic from NEET point of view. I hope you will check my channel. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.